Good morning to you, class. This is Instructor Baines, and it is Friday, February 5th, 2021. A short announcement video to let you know about the test that will be coming up here in a couple of days. And also another announcement about something I want to incorporate in our class for the next 3 modules, and it's going to be something new that I haven't done in previous classes. So first of all, concerning the test, it is an open book test for chapters 1 through 3. There will be sections that there will be one short section of matching, and then a couple of sections of list and define, or list and describe. There will be a section where I will provide a video, and you will use the information in one of the chapters to apply to what you viewed in that video. And so your answer will be somewhat of a short essay type of answer, 1 or 2 paragraphs, like the briefs. And then there will be another interactive section where you will interact with several different maps, like that one back there, and you will answer questions. This is what I call the, this will be section 5, amateur geographer section. So really, I think it's a fun approach to the tests. Again, you can use your book. All the pages that I will cite, all the sections that I will cite, well, specifically the page numbers, are from the 2016 edition. So I try to make sure I include the section titles or paragraph titles in case you have a newer edition and your page numbers are a little bit off. But it shouldn't be a problem. None of the classes in the past have had a problem with it. If you, for some reason, still do not have your textbook, please let me know before tomorrow night. I will make the test available tomorrow night at 10 p.m., maybe 9 p.m., and you'll have all day Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to complete it, and then it must be submitted before 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday the 9th. So that's the first main announcement. The second main announcement has to do with what I would like to incorporate for the remaining 12 weeks of the class, the final 3 modules. And so it's going to be leading up to our finals week. And in a sense, it's going to try to culminate in a comprehensive final for all of the different geographies you're going to be learning. But again, it's going to be open book, and I want you to start collecting some materials, which I'm going to tell you about now. Now, I know some of you are not from Oklahoma, and if you want to do it for your home state, where you're currently from, that's fine with me. Just make sure that your state offers this kind of a resource. So let me bring it up to you. If you will go to, look here in the address bar, travelok.com, or you can type in Travel Oklahoma and do a Google search and you'll be able to find it. This is the official Oklahoma tourism site. And you can see here, it's got a section on things to do, cities and regions. I think you will have either an assignment or maybe a future test question on the 6 different countries in Oklahoma. That's right. Within our state, there are 6 different, they're really regions, but for our tourism department, we call them countries: red carpet country, green country. Carl Albert, our institution of excellence that we are a part of, is in Choctaw country. So there's 6 countries there. Then you can have a section up here, going back up here, places to stay, campgrounds, state parks, hunting, ranches, things like that, festivals and events. Then state parks is again over here, has their own little section, and then dining. So you'll see up here it says brochures. And I clicked on it, and for some reason it didn't want to work all of a sudden. Let me try it again here. But let me go down here and show you some of these things here. Official Oklahoma Route 66 passport. If any of you like road trips, you can order these materials and maybe plan a trip to go down Route 66 all the way through the state of Oklahoma. And this magazine, what they call the Oklahoma Route 66 passport, will tell you about all the interesting places to stop. You can get a magazine on African American history and culture in Oklahoma, which I have a copy here I'll show you in a moment. If you're into music, you can get a free, and I haven't mentioned that yet, but these are free, freebies. Free, it's a word that college students love to hear. You can get a free magazine about the history of music in Oklahoma. So let me go back up to the top and try brochures again. There we go. So it gives you all the brochures here. If you are into motorcycling, Oklahoma Motorcycle Guide. If you're into genealogy, which some of you did mention, Genealogy Travel in Oklahoma. If you're into fishing, Fishing Trail brochure. If you're into delicious jams and jellies, Oklahoma Jelly Making Trails. Let's see down here, Indian Arts and Crafts Guidelines. And then you can get whole kits. If you like to go see the changing leaves in the fall time, the beautiful colors, a fall foliage kit. You can get a motorcycle trip kit, a Native American heritage kit, all kinds of things here. And they are free. And then here is the new 2021 Oklahoma Travel Guide. Every year they put out this very high quality glossy magazine. You can see it here on an issue edition. You don't have to order it if you don't want to wait in the snail mail. You can download it onto your computer, or you can order it like I do every year. And it tells you about the urban scene, the Native American scene, the Western heritage scene, arts and culture, Chickasaw. Then it's going into those 6 different regions: Chickasaw country, Choctaw country, green country, red carpet country. Now, a lot of people who aren't from Oklahoma will not know this. And I have relatives who live on the East Coast, and a lot of times they'll kid around with me like, Oklahoma is just flat land, flat farmland. Can you still go out and see the Indians on their reservation and their teepees? And a lot of times they're joking, but I think a lot of people unconsciously, subconsciously think that we're still in the 18th or 19th century Oklahoma, or I guess it'd be 19th century, early 20th century. But Oklahoma really is one of the most diverse states in the nation as far as geography, because you do have flat land, of course, but you go into green country and you come down to Choctaw country and you have mountains and you have blue lakes and great trout streams and just beautiful, beautiful geography. You go to the western part of the state and you have the Little Sahara Desert. You have, you go to the southwest part of the state and it looks like the scenery from an old Western movie. You have the rolling hills in the green country area. You have the Arbuckle Mountains in central Oklahoma. So we are very diverse geographically. We're very diverse culturally because we do have a strong Native American culture. We are a part of the Western Heritage, Cowboys. We have several different ethnic groups. Those of you that are around this area know that McAlester has a big concentration of Italian Americans. So, and there's other geographies, right? There's many different human geographies. There's many other geographies that are part of the state. Like you can look up your genealogy if you're from Oklahoma. Here's a guide on Oklahoma Indian Country Guide. These are those 6 regions, but they're pretty much built around the way that the 5 civilized tribes settled here in Oklahoma. If you're an outdoorsman, nice thick outdoor guide. Here's that African American history and culture guide. There's the Route 66 travel guide. I intend to do that someday. And there's so many other things. We're a state known to be like an agricultural state. There's a big thick map on Oklahoma's growing agritourism. That's a new type of tourism that you don't hear about a lot, but agritourism. This map is very detailed and will tell you about all the different types of not just crops and livestock in Oklahoma, but farmers markets, festivals, right? Like the Strawberry Festival in Stillwell, Oklahoma, the Watermelon Festival in Rush Springs, Oklahoma. So this map, and I want you to go ahead and get one of these, agritourism. And then one of my favorite guides, you got to look at the size of this chicken fried steak on this. This is the dining guide. Now I know that's a little kid, but look at the size of that chicken fried steak. Yum. Anyway, what I want you to do is I want you to go to this website, bookmark it on your computer. Start looking over the different brochures that are offered, the different types of geography. Start as you're going through the textbook, right? Right, chapter 3 dealt with migration and immigration, and one of the most well-known forced immigrations in America was the Trail of Tears, and that affects our state. So if you run across, as you're reading about these different geographies in your textbook, use a few minutes to go to the Travelok site and see if you can find any information about it. We're just going to kind of use Oklahoma. And again, if you're not from Oklahoma and you want to do your state, that's fine. Just let me know. We're going to use it as a microcosm of human geographies that are happening all around the world. So, and you can order as much as you want. They're free. Now there are some things that have shipping, and I think you do have to pay shipping and handling. But you could get all the free brochures and they'll ship it to you. So start doing that, and of course you can download it or you can use the ISSU editions of the magazines, but start collecting those things because we're going to use that during the finals week, and you'll want to have those things on hand. So if you have any questions about that, send me an email, shoot me a text. You can call me on my cell phone between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And I'll be glad to try to answer those for you. If you're from another state and you are going to use your state, please let me know, but please make sure you will be able to get those items. And a lot of times, if you're close to a fairly large city, for example, if you're from Texas and you live near Dallas, you could find a state of Texas information center, visitor center, and get all those things for free. In the same way in Oklahoma. So that's it. The test will be posted. I'm going to go ahead and have it posted by 9 p.m. tomorrow night. So that'll give you 75 hours to complete the test. And again, it'll be open book from material chapters 1 through 3. I do ask that you cite page number. I do not want you to use Wikipedia or Google to look up something. I want you to use the material in the textbook. I can find out very easily if you've just went to the computer and Googled it. So don't do that. All right. Hope you're enjoying the class so far as much as I'm enjoying it. And one more thing about the test. There will be a bonus, and it will have to do with the video I made that dealt with those geographies, the Choctaw Nation and the Trail of Tears. So if you haven't watched it yet, it's the only video I've posted so far before this one. So, and besides the welcome video. So have a great day. Hope you have a great weekend, and don't panic about the test. If you've done your reading and you have your textbook, you'll be okay. But I will require you to put some thought and do some writing in it, because I want you to learn. I want you to start to understand that we live in a world where there's all kinds of human geographies, and it's very applicable to our life. All right. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.